Guys, welcome to another Simply Crypto with me as that. And in the last video, I felt like it was a lot that I gave, but for some it might be still confusing because that was a lot about indicators, and that can be a lot. So let's just keep it simple. Let's keep it on the up and down, on the red and green, on the candlesticks. Nothing more, nothing less but candlesticks and volume. You can trade by just looking at it just like this without any of those other indicators and still do great in your trading. The main goal with trading anything is understanding the market. You must pay attention to the market and see what it is doing, how it is moving. If it's moving steadily, that is perfect for day trading because now you can kind of see the patterns that's happening and you know when to put in and take out. Long distance saving or long distance saving and or investing, I should say, that you go by a different strategy a little bit. You're going to look at the long scope of everything and see how it's flowing. But the main thing about today that I just want to talk about is just the ups and downs. I keep it simple, really, really simple. All it is red and green. When it's going down and it's red, that's when you should buy. When it's green, that's when you're collecting. That's when you getting your coins, right? So we can look at this and see the different down motions that it's going through, the different waves that is handling. I'm on the day view of the mobile crypto right here. And you can see how it's moving like a wave. You can see when it's going down that at some point it's going to go back up. Now that's going to determine how long you stay in that coin, because you got to wait for it to come back up and meet where you went in at. But if you always buy when it's going down, at some point it's going to go back up. Now, how long, we said again, we don't know how long it may take just straight off of looking at it like this, but you can kind of get a view of where it may go. Again, we're talking about trajectories. You see the curve coming down here. So the best time to buy was between here and here. If you got down to that bottom part and bought in, oh, that's a great time. Even though you might have missed all of this, it don't matter. You bought in on the low end. So now it's hooking back up and going back up down the wave. You can see that it have consistent waveforms throughout the period of the days. So you know it's going to go back up at some point. Look at the volume. You can see how much volume is there. So that means like it's definitely going to go up because all of this volume have been pushed into this coin right now. And this, because you did that, you are going to receive a few little coins from that. Now, of course, how much you make for the rise depends on how much you put in. But of course, this is about having fun. If you're not having fun doing this, I would advise you not to do it. Don't do this to make money. Do this to have fun. This is a game. Let's look at it like a game. Let's strategize it like that. And let's have a little fun with it so we can get our funds. Simple, easy peasy. If it's going down, buy. If it's going up, hold. When it's start going back down again, sell. That's pretty much the flow of it. Now, to determine how much of a profit you're trying to make, that's when you got to do the history. That's when you got to look at the coin. You got to look at the market, and you got to see what it's doing. If you see it going up and down like this consistently, let's see what the hour view look like. Let's see. So we got the hour view here. Each knot is an hour. In case you didn't know, each candlestick represent 1 hour. Okay? So we see it got a steady trend up in the hour point. So that means with this steady trend, look at how this is just trending slowly up like that. It got a nice little amount of foundation so it can trend up. It might trend up past this little green line up here. But Yeah, you just gotta look at it and understand the trajectory. You gotta see the patterns. Sometimes we can't tell you what pattern to always see for yourself because it depends on what strategy you're deciding to do. Me, like with this particular account, this is my fun account, my gas and food account. So I am trading very risky and very aggressively on here because I can, because I'm not scared to lose as much. And I don't have a whole bunch of money into it. So I don't mind trading aggressively. So I like to do aggressive trading, take some risk. So I could get like an average of 6% a day. That's what I want. 6% is considered pretty good in trading. Like a good trader makes about 4 to 6 to 8% a day. A decent trader make about 2% a day. So let's just say if you got $100 and you're making $6 a day off that 100, you are doing damn good. That's showing you that you are able to maybe add more into the pot to now increase that profit. But start off small first. Get used to it. Get your feet wet where you're not scared to lose some money. So then you can see what strategy you're trying to play when you're trading. This is a game. This is a mental space to kind of get you to start thinking a certain way, but it's still a fun way to make funds. And you can be on here all day, or you can, set it up where you don't have to be here consistently. But of course, if you're there all day, sometimes you can see a lot of the little movements, and that do help. But don't get addicted to it. Anything can be addictive, right? So find your point, find your measure, and, do the thing. I hope this helps. This is just really basic. Each time I might come and, talk about something very, very specific so that you kind of understand the specificity of that. Red and green, that's all you need to know. If it's red, buy in. If it's green, stay. If it's green going into the red, maybe you want to sell. But that's dependent on what your viewpoint of how much you're trying to make in your profit. That's all. Thank you for tuning in.